Yo, Bucko, it's Zero, come back to you with another figure review. And today we have the Black Series Kit Fisto. And this is the very last of the numbered red boxes. So it's kind of sad again to see that go. But like I said several times before, these boxes are super sexy for the new wave. So it's kind of like mixed feelings all around. And again, just like the Attack of the Clones Plo Koon I was talking about in the last episode, I also had the Kit Fisto figure from the original Attack of the Clones wave that came out with the movie. In this way, it's a little nostalgic to me. So Kit Fisto, he's pretty badass, but besides force pushing C-3PO in Attack of the Clones, and almost instantly getting slayed by Darth Sidious, well, he did manage to put on a fight quite a lot longer than the other Jedi. Besides those two things, what makes him badass? Well, I'll tell you, in the Clone Wars series, well actually both the animated and the cartoon one from 2003 make him look badass. They both have underwater fight scenes, which is where he thrives. He also took on Grievous and was able to hold his own and managed to escape by pulling a Back to the Future 2 on him. Just go watch it yourself. It's pretty badass scene. Anyways, moving on to the box. On the front of the box, you got Kit Fisto, you got your artwork, as usual. Got Star Wars Black Series on top. Flip to the side. Got Kit Fisto, and he is number 112. This is the very last number of the red boxes. Then on the back, you got his little bio. It says, as a part of a Jedi rescue mission to Geonosis, Nautolan Jedi Knight Kit Fisto fought separatist droids and saw the first shots fired in the Clone Wars. Then on the bottom you got your unreadables. Side of the box it says Kit Fisto. Oh my god. You're 2 for 2 today. You're 2 for 2. Dang, Hasbro. You did it. You got another name in. Just like Plo Koon's, you got his name in. I'm proud of you. Proud of you. Top of the box, just black. Bottom of the box, unreadables. Normal stuff, normal stuff. And you know this is going to be sad. He is the very last of the red boxes. Kind of sad send-off, but enough crying over outdated boxes. Let's open this badass. And here he's out of the box. And I wanted to show off accessories real quick, but I want to show mine. I didn't notice in the packaging because it was covered by his tendrils. But he has a little bit of a paint mark right there. It's not a big deal to me. It's kind of obnoxious, but it's just gonna be dirt or something to me. Probably will display him on this side, but yeah, that's kind of obnoxious. Anyways, let's look at his accessories real quick. And in terms of accessories, he only comes with his lightsaber, which, again, I don't really think it's accurate. Just like Plo Koon's, again, they didn't make an accurate lightsaber. They literally just pulled that off the Grievous, which here's his lightsaber and here's the Grievous lightsaber, and they're literally the exact same thing, just a slightly different color blade. I'll actually go ahead and throw a picture of what his lightsaber is supposed to look like on screen, but I'm pretty sure this ain't it, Chief. Unless they pulled this from the 2003 cartoons somehow, but I honestly doubt that. And segueing into inaccuracies, we're going to take a closer look at him real quick, and I believe his tunic is not the right color either. His tunic is supposed to be more of a brownish color, where this is like a grayish brown, which to me, I don't have a problem with it, because I think it's cool. It stands out compared to the other Jedis. I like that they all have slightly different colors, so just giving him, like, if you gave him the color he was supposed to have, or it's close. It's not, don't get me wrong, it's close. It's just a little like gray, more grayish brown than it should have been. But it stands out on the shelf compared to the other Jedi, so that's not a big problem to me. Though I do kind of wish he came with Jedi robes, which I don't know why they're not including Jedi robes with these guys. Because it's like, it's an easy accessory. Come on, guys. Come on, Hasbro, you're skipping out on us. So we've got a pretty good head sculpt. His tendrils kind of, some of them move out of the way. The middle part is like just a big thing of plastic, so that doesn't really move. It's also going to hinder the head articulation a little bit, which we'll look at that in a second. Besides that, it's just a reuse of the Obi-Wan body. And again, the lightsaber doesn't clip on anywhere, which, again, I don't know why. With Plo Koon, he didn't have this, but this does have that, so in a way, if you wanted to steal Obi-Wan's lightsaber and put it there just to, like, have something on his belt, you could, but I guess you could squeeze this in. No, you can't. You can't even do that. I was gonna say, I'm like, maybe this will fit in. Barely. It barely fits in. Barely. Yeah, that's not happening. Alright, so now moving on to articulation. Gosh, you're not gonna get a ton at the head right here, but it is what appears to be the double jointed neck. So it's about, if you move these back, you can look up about that high. Look down pretty far. Doesn't really hinder him looking down. Looking around isn't that bad either. And he has a butterfly joint at the shoulder. He also has a hinge and swivel at the shoulder, so he gets a pretty good range of movement there. Then he has a hinge and swivel at the elbow. He has a hinge and swivel at the wrist, which moves in and out, so that's that. Same thing with the other hand. He's got a ball joint at the torso. Again, typical stuff for the Obi-Wan body. His legs kind of move back, or they move sideways. Plo Koon's didn't really move back that far. Move sideways, they move forward. He has a biceps, he has a thigh swivel. He has a double jointed knee. Kicks his own ass easily. And he has a hinge at his ankle and a forward facing pin for rocker. God, and that's smooth down there, actually, damn. And now it's time to pose this All Smiles Jedi. Now let's show this guy off next to some other figures. Here he is next to Plo Koon and Mace Windu, and here he is next to General Grievous. But for real, here he is next to General Grievous, and here he is next to the original Storm, and here he is next to the Mandalorian and Boba. And finally, here he is next to Luke Skywalker Squawker. And honestly, I'm really glad I was able to pick up this figure. Like I said with Plo Koon, I didn't pre-order the last 2 waves of the red boxes that came out for some reason, and I told myself it wouldn't bother me that much if I couldn't find them in stores. And lo and behold, I walk into the stores the last 2 weeks and I found every single figure on the shelves except for Commander Bly. So I might just have to pre-order him online, especially since the pre-order for Wolf Angry went back up and Cody is coming back out in the archive. So that means Rex is going to be the rare one now. Damn. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. This is a great figure. Just has a few inaccuracies, but if you can get past that, you have another great Jedi for the shelves. So don't pass him up if you see him, because I'm sure his price is going to skyrocket. Anyways, you can bring them in warm, or you can bring them in cold. Good hunting, and thanks for watching.